what's up, TJ Nation? Hey, look, I'm about to do something that's epic, right? I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Because, you know, there's a car, you know, everybody asks me, what's my favorite car? And I'm always like, I don't really have a favorite. I don't have a favorite, you know? But today, I think I might show you guys my favorite car that I own that you guys don't know about. So stay tuned. So here's the deal. I've said that I don't have a favorite car, but you know what? I don't have a favorite in the sense of one is clearly better than the other one is faster. I just completely like one, the way it feels better than the other car. I don't have a favorite in that sense. They're all supercars. They do things differently, and it's cool. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing, you know, that they all do the performance thing well, but they do it differently. And that's a cool thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like having, I don't know, multiple girlfriends.
Good morning, babes.
Good morning.
but yeah. Back up. What I'm saying is, they all are cool for different reasons, you know? And they feel different. The way they feel, for instance, you know, the steering on Ferraris are lighter than the steering on Lambos, and it's not that I just all the time like one versus the other. I love the fact that I have options. So that's a really cool thing. The car I'm going to pick up is a Lambo, right? So I haven't shared it on my channel, but this car, I mean, I didn't even like Lambos.
What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing.
I hated Lambos. And it was the first Lambo that I bought, right? And I never thought I would buy a Lambo. Because when, you know, I always thought like, the Lambos look like they look like anime cars. You know what I mean? They're like the little anime cars. I would see guys, they would all be dressed like super metrosexual and shit. And, you know, I would see people look at me. Wait, what you trying to say? What? Oh my God. Man, I told you I should have wanted just the blue jean hoodie. See what's happening?
You good.
But the reason why I didn't like Lambos is because the cars look like, I mean, I like Lambos in terms of like the car design of the, you know, like the Aventador and stuff. And so when you write it, you draw it down on paper, I like the way it looked, like a sketch of a car. When you sketch a car, it looks like a Lambo. You know what I mean? But when you see these cars, man, you see the loud colors. Everybody has a loud color of a Lambo. Then you're trying to make the car the loudest car it's ever been, all that stuff. So I was like, it ain't really my thing. So I didn't really like Lambos. So, you know, I thought I'd never get a Lambo. And the guy just kept trying to get me in the car to drive the car. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Well, let's get serious. You want to buy this car, what? Yay or nay?
Well, I don't know. We have to think about it.
Yeah. What's there to think about? I mean, you told me you liked it. You asked me 10,000 questions. I answered every single one of them. What more do you need to know?
And then the guy was like, hey, look, let me take you on a mountain drive. And I'll give you the keys. You can just go, and you can just drive the car for half a day. Get the hell out of here. Who does that? Guy gave me a brand new car.
South Fairfax Avenue.
And I went to the mountains, and my life changed in that moment. That's when I knew. That's when I knew. I drove this car, man. I drove the snot out of this car. I thought I was driving the snot out of the car, and then he got in the car, and he drove the car, and he drove the living hell out of the car. It was like, damn, this car can roll. And it was so easy to drive. It was so fun to drive. It was so engaging. I just fell in love. Forget what the car looked like. I fell in love with the car at that moment. And 4 Lambos later, you know, here I am, right? Actually, 5 Lambos later, right? 5 Lambos later, here I am. You know, a big Lambo guy. People ask me, is Lambo my favorite car? I don't know. But The Lambo community is fun as hell. People are so cool, people are fun. Like when you look at the different communities, I honestly think the Lambo guys are probably, you know, having more fun. Well, sorry, Ferrari guys. Now look, Ferrari guys do it right, all high end, all that stuff. Lambo guys don't care what you look like.
What are you, a cop or a model? What you talking about, man? Do something on. I like looking good. What? Fool. Hey, don't hate the player. Hate the game. Hate the teller.
So I'm going to pick up the car, but here's the problem, right? A lot has changed. You know, it's kind of like when you break up, you know, and then you break up with your girl and it's been like a year and then you guys get back together. Sometimes that shit works, sometimes it don't.
All around me are familiar faces.
I don't know if it's gonna work because it's been a year and I've been playing with some other cars. You thought I was going somewhere else? You thought I was gonna say something else? The thing that, you know, is so crazy about this car is that this is the second of the same car that I've had. So I bought the first car, like no miles on it. It was just beautiful. I loved the spec. I just bought it, right? And then after I bought the car, something happened and I lost the car. Total lost the car. You know, I was like sad because I wanted this car, because I got a lot of cars, but I wanted this particular car. So I went out and found the same identical car, the same spec, everything identical, right? Right? Everything identical. And then I got that car, and that car was so cool. And I got the car, and the funny thing is, that car came directly from Italy on a plane. Someone had the car air freighted to the US because they wanted it so bad. And when they got the car, for whatever reason, right, the guy put less than 150 miles on it and didn't want the car. My lucky day. You know what I mean? So I went and bought that car, and it was awesome. I bought that car, and I've been rocking with that car. And then about a year ago, there was a tragic accident, man. But it's been in the shop for a whole year. Been in the shop for a whole year. So today, I'm going to get the car. It's 1 year today.
1 year today. They just sent me the paperwork. Well, actually, it was yesterday. And I'm just like, man.
How did you
This was our major task. So we repaired that roof about 4 times. I was not happy with it. A couple of times I saw it, checking the body lines.
You mean just pulling and stuff like that?
Right, so the machine that you saw that I had, that device that was on top of the roof, that basically measures the aluminum and gives us a guide. And basically we did it again, took it back down to the bare aluminum, started with the process, and then started hand massaging the roof back. So and that's how we was able to basically shape all the body lines. So you look from that side to this side.
Did you find my money that was under the seat?
I got some quarters right there.
You found my money?
That's inside your console.
We have money, man. You found my money that was under the seat?
I got you right there.
Oh, quarters. I can't even pay no tolls with no quarters.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get the car and then it's gonna say service light. Take it to service.
No, it won't.
No?
No, it won't.
You already taken
Not
care
on my
of
dead mama.
Because you know, I was like, I'm gonna get the car back, and it's gonna be like, hey, it's been so long. Now you need to do service. So, got the car back.
Yes.
It's been 1 year and 1 day. I got my car back, and so now we're about to see if it's still my favorite car. So stay tuned. Yo, look, this is it. Hey look, for real, no capping, this is my favorite car. I know I've been playing that I don't have a favorite, but this is the favorite of all my cars. So here's the thing, Lamborghinis get a bad rap because they say they're not a driver's car. You know, it's not as pure as like a Porsche or maybe even a Ferrari or something like that. But this car is amazing because, you know, look, all my cars are fun, right? My BMW's fun, you know, my SVJ's fun, you know, the Vibe, all of them, they're fun. And, you know, I was concerned that, you know, maybe I like the Pista better than this. But I'm telling you, this car gets it. I mean, it's fast, it's engaging, it sounds amazing when you're in the car. You know, the brakes feel really good. The way it corners is great. Just everything about the car, I love it. I mean, I get in the car, I start smiling immediately. So, you know, the V10, 645 horsepower, I don't even know what it goes 0 to 60, but I know it's sub 3 seconds, super fast, and you know, it has all the active aero, all that sort of stuff. It's an awesome car. And so, yep, this right here is the heavyweight champion.
A 10-year wait is over. Unbelievable.
It is the champion. I love this car. So look, man, you know, here's the thing too. People often ask me, how many cars is enough? Like, you got this car, you got 4 Lamborghinis, you got 4 Ferraris, you got, you know, all these cars, right? How many are enough? And I don't know. I mean, I buy what I love now. I buy what I enjoy driving. I buy what I have fun with. But there was a time when I had a lot more restraint, you know, because I could have had these cars a long time before I started buying them. And I would always think, if I wanted to, I could buy it, you know. I could buy a Lamborghini, or I could buy a Ferrari, or I could buy whatever car I wanted. I could buy 2 of them, you know? But instead of doing that, I was investing in my business, right? Or I was investing in a building, or I invested in a failed hotel, you know? Whatever it was, I was shooting my shot so that I'd get to a place where, you know, it would be the right timing to buy whatever it was I freaking wanted. And so, you know, so people see the cars and I get it and I love it, you know, because I want people to see the cars. I want people to enjoy the cars with me. I love sharing the cars. I love sharing the lifestyle. But sometimes people get it twisted and think, yeah, let me go out and do that. Now, if I'd have done this when I was in my 20s, right, I would have gone down the wrong path. Because I'd have been investing in that, instead of investing in my businesses. Man, because this thing is, I'm telling you, once you get bit by this bug, it's expensive and you start to spend a lot of money in this. And so you don't want to get bit by this bug prematurely, right? You know, man, I've always enjoyed cars. I've had, you know, cool cars forever, but there's certain things that has to take precedence. And if in my life they didn't take precedent, then I wouldn't even be here to be able to have the things that I have, to be able to enjoy the lifestyle that I have. So all I'm saying is, you know, don't get fooled by the cars. Think about the process, because the process is what got the cars. The process is what got the houses. But I'm not preaching. All I'm saying is stay connected to the process, and this is my favorite baby. And now there might be something else come and knock it off. You know, the STO's coming. I got, you know, the GTS coming. I have a whole bunch of other cars coming, and I might have to get rid of some cars, but I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of this baby because I really, really like it. And even with the new STO coming, I'm not sure that I'm gonna replace this car with the STO, even though they're both, you know, similar format and similar chassis and even similar specs. You know, I'm not sure that I'm gonna replace this car with the STO. I might have to do Both and, baby! It might have to be both and. So I don't know if it's gonna be both and with this or the STO, but I'm gonna let y'all know. But look, I'm out of here. Remember to always chase your potential. If you do that, you cannot help but win, baby.